Welcome to the war, the information war. I'm DLAKE for PREZ, reporting for themediaspeaks.com. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, Bowe Bergdahl, Susan Rice, Hillary Clinton, and Barack Obama. I'm going to discuss all of that. I've also enabled the Q&A. That's the questions and the answers. If you have a question tonight, if you're viewing, if you're watching, please join in and do just that. I've got a couple viewers. Okay, ask me a question. Come on, do it right now. Let's go. Me and you. All right, what do I have to say about Bowe Bergdahl? Bergdahl, however you want to say it. I covered it last night. Seems most of his platoon, his troop, says he's a deserter. Let me go to my screen share, where we will see, if we're taking a look at, say, something like the Drudge Report. Oh, Domino's, American Legends. Oh, if you love steak and cheese. No, not that. This right here, Barack Obama. Qatar allowing released Taliban men to move freely in country of Afghanistan. Red headline link. Red headline link. Death sentence. In the realm of possibilities. I've read through most of this stuff, but it keeps changing. It's been changing all day long. Let's just go down the line. No, let's skip forward to the red. MAG. White House. Overrode. Internal objections to terrorist release. Suck it up and salute. What the hell? Suck it up and salute, huh? We can't notify Congress, huh? Obama saved a rat, huh? Bowe Bergdahl right there. That's who we're talking about right now. If you guys have any questions, shoot them in. Let's talk about this. Obama saved a rat. The Drudge Report needs to refresh. Oh my gosh. What do you guys want to see? What do you want to talk about? Qatar allowing released Taliban to move freely around the country. Okay, no. Let's click on the main headline, pictured link. Obama saved a rat. Question mark. Let's see. Mail Online revealed Bowe Bergdahl left letter telling comrades at Afghan base he was leaving to start a new life and didn't want to fight for America. As Army announces, he does face desertion charges. All right, everybody. The reason that I wanted to jump online tonight and talk about this is because I've been reading these stories all day. It's kind of slow. At work today, I got off just a little bit early, and I came home and I was just reading more, and I was clicking on all kinds of headline links. And here's the deal with this Bowe Bergdahl story. I mean, is this guy a deserter? All evidence points to the fact that he premeditated leaving the base, going off to fancy pants and try to communicate with the Taliban to try to say that he was sympathizing with them, to engage with them, and they're like, oh, are you some kind of CIA? Somehow he must have proved himself for over 5 years, but now all of a sudden we have to automatically bring him back right away immediately. He survived in their custody wearing fancy Arabic hats and growing his beard a little bit and shaving his head every day, and he had rice plates and soda bottles and all kinds of bull crap around him. It's like, it looked like he was eating pretty good for a prisoner. Saw one maybe little scratch on his eye, but anybody held in captivity could get that. I mean, it wasn't like he was totally jacked up or effed up or had his head cut off at any time now, did he? No. But like I was covering last night, his dad's just going to go ahead and say that all Afghan children need to be free and amen, and all the prisoners at Guantanamo Bay need to be free, amen, and he spells amen wrong. Might have just been a typo. But we're also going to talk about Susan Rice, because Susan Rice, so great.
President has those questions. The President has Security Advisor Susan Rice. Thank you for joining us this morning. Let's begin with how Bowe Bergdahl is doing right now. We know he's landed in Germany. What more can you tell us about how he's doing his health?
Well, George, first of all, this is a joyous day. The fact that he is now...
Okay, there's Susan Rice, and I've put out reports about Ambassador Susan Rice, former ambassador to the United Nations. But when she replaced Hillary Clinton on those six Sunday talk shows, where she said Benghazi was the result of, protesters, and what difference does it make? No, it was protesters protesting a YouTube video. And even President Barack Obama, who we're talking about tonight, also went before the United Nations Security Council and gave a 3,000-word speech describing that YouTube video, Innocence of the Muslims, as degrading, demeaning, and against Allah and against the Prophet Muhammad, and very, very bad, and very disgraceful, and not allowed, and against his law there. But when he was interviewed on the comedy show, like Jon Stewart's Comedy Central stuff there, and the Daily Show, he says, those dead Americans over there in Benghazi is bumps in the road. That's unfortunate. But it's not disgraceful and despicable like that stupid YouTube video.
Safely in America.
That, if you remember, then Ambassador to the United Nations, Susan Rice, was talking all about. And here she is going on the Sunday shows once again. Now she's the National Security Advisor because she got a promotion for filling in for Hillary Clinton.
In hands and will be reunited with his family and his community is incredible. He's now in Landstuhl Hospital in Germany. He's going through all of the requisite evaluations and care. And he is said to be walking and in good physical condition.
Okay, good for him. Okay, so I have a question coming in here from Stephen Charlton. Hope I'm saying that correctly. It looks like I am. I'm skipping through. I got a bunch of windows open here right now, Stephen. Hold on. Okay, Stephen asks, DLAKE, do you know anything about 30,000 Russian troops at various military bases in the U.S. and apparently Chinese troops in Hawaii, but unknown numbers there? Well, I have heard reports about certain, exercises where the Chinese will go to Hawaii and show up for a little while and join in a group, sort of U.S., Chinese, some other people, cooperative exercise, And I mean, maybe that is good for establishing peace and some harmonious working relationship between militaries of the world. I mean, I think that might be important. I mean, obviously this Bowe Bergdahl guy thinks that he has something to share and relate to the Afghan people because he studied ballet and grew his beard out a little bit like DLAKE. And so does his dad, who all of a sudden they forget how to speak English and they speak Pontush and Pashto or whatever the Afghani language is. I don't know. But I do know from all the reports that I've read today that from his commanding officer down to his best buddies all said that he was talking, was kind of talking trash a little bit about the U.S. and saying that he was really feeling for the Afghan people. I mean, he said that it was reported that he saw, something horrific, like a child being run over and the military laughing at it. And I mean, God forbid, maybe he did see something like that because we have all seen video of stuff like that where, I mean, the stuff that Bradley, now Chelsea Manning, and do you like how all these spooks come out as transgender to spoil their identities? And I mean, I just heard that the other day. Like, how soon is Edward Snowden going to come out in a dress? I mean, he's in Russia. Well, I guess that makes him manly because he's over there with Putin, right? And Putin's going to release some new information on 9/11. And how do you think Barack Obama's going to handle that? And some people are saying that Barack Obama's getting thrown under the bus right now because he didn't go before Congress to get any 30-day approval or notification. He's like, they said some bullcrap like, oh yeah, we sort of told him a long time ago, or like, Congress has known for a long time. Well, yeah, maybe Congress has known that you had those plans and intentions for some time, but even Dianne fucking Feinstein was saying that back in like 2011 or yeah, a while ago now, she the Congress and even her was saying that, look, we're not going to negotiate with Qatar and terrorists or the Taliban or whatever you want to call them, and we're not just going to let 5 known or suspected terrorists and criminals in mass murders that we have currently held at Guantanamo Bay in Cuba. I mean, yeah, I know we want to close Gitmo, but the intention of closing Gitmo is putting those people into other prisons somewhere else that's more humane, let them serve out their sentences for the crimes that they did. He basically just pardoned them to Qatar, or into Afghanistan over there, to the Qatar government, and quote, go look it up. Before he introduces Bowe Bergdahl's dad, he's like, the Qatar government has given us assurances and have extended measures that are good for our national security. I talked about it last night. Now I'm paraphrasing my own report. But yeah, that's what happened. And Susan Rice goes on the Benghazi Sunday shows. Then she goes on the Bergdahl Sunday shows and says he served honorably and with distinction, when all his buddies and everyone else is saying that he was like, that's not the case. He's a traitor. He left the command base. It looked like it was premeditated. He snuck onto a contractor's truck, possibly. The Taliban said they caught him drunk wandering around. Well, how was he wandering around if he was supposed to be in the platoon? Stephen Charlton is Q&A-ing me. Before he left, he stated to people, if this war is unjustified, I will walk away from the base and into the Pakistani mountains, verified by many sources. Yeah, that's right, Stephen. I was reading all about that today. And he says he'll skip off into the Pakistani mountains. Afghani kids said they saw, yeah, we saw that American, climbing through the weeds and stuff. And he was asking his buddies, oh, do you guys think I can make it to China from here? And they got pictures of him. He's like smoking a pipe. He's always aloof from the rest of the troops. You know what I mean? He's always like off doing his like, they're all, hey, let's go watch, Ted or something funny, or hey, let's relieve our stress or something. Like 4 years ago, like, hey, let's go watch the first Transformers movie. It's supposed to be fucking awesome. And they go watch that. But no, he's not doing that. He got the Rosetta Stone, and he's studying how to speak Afghani. And how did he get that job? They're like, hey, go over there to Afghanistan, but while everyone else is watching Transformers, you're going to be sitting in your bunk, smoking your pipe, and dreaming of living with the Taliban and learning their language. And then your dad will come out speaking their language. And you guys will be one big happy family. He's like, Allah, Allah, Salam, Allah, Allah, Rahim, and I'm your dad. Even though what he had just said in Arabic didn't mean I'm your dad. It meant Allah is the most highest, mightiest, mercifulest, best guy. And Muhammad is his prophet and all that other stuff. I don't care what religion you believe in. That's fine. Go for it. Do whatever you want. Until whatever you want crosses over the line and starts taking hostages and cutting people's fucking heads off. Because that's not gonna be allowed. Okay? There's a new sheriff in town. DLAKE for PREZ. I don't allow for cutting people's heads off my town. So good, they didn't cut this guy's head off. But yet they kept him in captivity. Oh, well, we have this American. We captured him. We're the Taliban. And we know that we can work with the Qatar government and Barack Obama, who won't tell anything to the U.S. government, and then we'll smile. The president will. Well, Bergdahl's dad is speaking Farsi or whatever Afghani language there he was speaking with the Allah and quoting the Quran. To my knowledge, that's what he was saying. He was like quoting from the beginning chapters from the Quran. and claiming the White House under Islam. Do I have any more questions? Yeah. Yeah, Stephen, he totally left that base. And basically everyone is confirming it. Everyone in his platoon, battalion, parachute jumping squad, and all the numbers associated with those divisions. Okay? But to get the court-martial and to get the desertion charges and to get any goddamn justice, we have to climb up the ranks. And then what? We're going to get to Obama and Holder, and then there's going to be justice? Has there been any justice in Benghazi? It doesn't matter, D-Lake. It doesn't matter if there's been any justice in Benghazi. Just send Susan Rice on the Sunday shows to say this guy served with honor and distinction. When everyone else says that's not the case. He went fucking AWOL to live with the Taliban and support the Afghanis. And here's the big breaking news. Not only was it Christopher Hastings, like last story before, he was his car was bombed and exploded, and last night I said it was a BMW, but I think it was a Mercedes-Benz. But either way, that German engineering doesn't send the engine block flying 50 to 100 fucking yards away from a palm tree that's barely scathed. With a giant, Wile E. Coyote black explosion burst, like, under the car. Like, what's that? I wonder. But look, if Susan Rice, and then today I read another article. What did Hillary know? Good question. Let me just go to that article real fast. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. Republicans are raising questions about whether Hillary Clinton knew about the White House plan to release senior Taliban commanders in exchange for the last U.S. prisoner of war or the deserter. Depends on how you look at it.
Republicans want to know whether President Obama discussed with Hillary Clinton the controversial prisoner swap involving Sergeant Bergdahl and senior members of the Taliban.
Okay. Well, okay, here, I'm going to take a break. Let this guy tell you.
The president had a secret lunch that was not on his schedule with the former Secretary of State. Now, Hillary Clinton's people have not said what was discussed, neither has the White House. But Hillary Clinton defended the Taliban. Last week, the president had a secret lunch that was not on his schedule with the former Secretary of State. Now, Hillary Clinton's people...
Okay. Now... I gotta find a better high-quality picture. But what is this hat? Some kind of royalty? Look at this butt hat. He's clean-shaven, perfectly clean-shaven, got a pen in his pocket. He's got a soda bottle right next to it. And he was eating, like, Afghani rice and some kind of nice Mediterranean dish.
Have not said what was discussed.
Okay, right there. Oh, yeah, here I am with Taliban. I don't look that beat up. I actually look pretty relaxed and semi-normal. Maybe a little depressed that I made some of the wrong decisions like a stupid idiot.
White House, but Hillary Clinton...
Oh, here I am.
Tuesday defended...
And here I am. Here I go, back and forth.
And said there shouldn't be any second guessing, but look for Republicans to repeatedly press the White House of whether Obama told Hillary Clinton before he told Congress of the pending swap.
Yeah, okay, so they had a luncheon. And it's fair game to ask her, did she know about this? What did she think about it? Does she agree with the decision to withdraw troops in 2016, he said. They are all really good questions potential candidates for president need to answer. Well, we don't know if she's running for president yet. We don't know if anyone is running for president yet, but everyone wants to know if Hillary is. So it gets kind of maddening. Okay, Patrick Ventrell is who's speaking, a spokesman for the National Security Council. He declined. Well, I guess he's not speaking that much then. He declined to comment on the Obama-Clinton meeting because they had lunch together. We're not reading out their private lunch, he said. Hey, look, me and Hillary need to have a private lunch, and it's going to be private. I'm not going to be like, hey, what do you think? What's a good bargain? Maybe 5 Guantanamo Bay Gitmo prisoners for Bergdahl, what's his name? That white guy deserter that Michael Hastings was reporting on? Well, he's dead. Coming up on a year. That's very interesting. Yes, Obama, whatever you say, as long as it's what I tell you to say. I'm Hillary Clinton. Now, you look pretty good at that podium, but I'll tell you who would look a lot better. Me. So just shut the hell up. Hey, you listen here. Hey, what difference does it make? Oh, man. Yeah, Hillary, you listen to me. All right, hey, everybody. I'm getting goofy. It's DLAKE for PREZ, themediaspeaks.com. Everybody have a great night. Hey, thanks, Stephen, for hitting me up with some of those good questions. Good one.